Hey everybody, what's going on? This is a re-upload of one of my older videos, the how to get your own ringtones and text tones on an iPhone video. The original was fine, but my audio quality was terrible because I was recording on a microphone that had water damage, which is really weird. My mic was on a desk and the roof started leaking during a rainstorm, so the mic got rained on, and when I recorded the original video, the audio sounded like shit and you couldn't understand anything I was saying, so I just got a new mic, and I also just got a new laptop, which is really cool, so I thought I would re-record and re-upload the video for you guys. This method of getting your own tones is completely free. It works on both Windows and Mac. It will work on different versions of Windows, so like it doesn't matter if you have Windows 7 or 8 or 10 or whatever, and it will also work on the older versions of iTunes. If you haven't upgraded your, or updated rather, your iTunes in a while, it'll still work. So there are basically three phases that you need to do, three big steps in order to get your own tones. And the first step, phase one, is choose what you want as a ringtone or text tone. Because the iPhone saves both ringtones and text tones into the same places, you really only need to... This set of steps does both of them. You can use a ringtone as a text tone, you can use a text tone as a ringtone. So really, you save it in the same place. It doesn't matter. But you have to choose what you want as your tone first, obviously. I'm going to pick a song because most people do songs, but if you want to do a custom thing, like a recording of you singing a song, or, I don't know, a weird noise that you're really good at making, or something, I don't know what the hell people pick as ringtones, but you can do that too. You just have to use your phone's voice memo app to record that thing, and then you want to put it on your computer somehow, so the fastest way would just be to email it to yourself. So use voice memo, record your thing, email it to yourself, and then save it to your computer with email. And then follow the same steps that I'm doing here. It works the same way. So what did I use in the original upload of this video? I think I used a Motorhead song. Ace of Spades, yeah, that's what I used. I used the Ace of Spades by Motorhead in the original video. Shout out to any other Motorhead fans out there, by the way. So, phase 2 consists of trimming the file to 30 seconds or less, because an iPhone can't use a file as a ringtone if it's over 30 seconds. Phase 3 consists of converting the audio file to a file type called M4R, which is basically just the type of file that iPhone uses as a ringtone. So, the song that I have here is in an MP3 format. You might have MP3s or MP4s on your computer. If you use the voice memo thing, it'll probably be in an M4A format. None of those will work. You have to use M4R. Thankfully, we can do both of these things by going to mp3cut.net. The site's completely free. It's also totally online, so you don't have to download and install any weird, shady programs or any bullshit like that. It's totally free. And it's totally online. And it's got all kinds of useful stuff. It's got Cutter, it's got Joiner, it's got a bunch of video options, but we only need the Cutter and the Converter for right now. Sorry, I just had to spit out my bubblegum there. So, the first thing we have to do is to open up the file that we want to make our ringtone. This is self-explanatory right here. Whatever part is highlighted in blue is going to be the part that you keep. The parts in white are trimmed off. We're going to turn off the volume, because otherwise it will be too loud. I'm just going to pick a random section of the song. Obviously, when you do this yourself, don't just pick a random section. You want the part of the file that is going to be your ringtone or text tone to be in the blue. It's got to be less than 30 seconds, though. So you want to hit cut and then hit download. It will give you this default name, and it will save the file into the same folder where the original came from. So the original Ace of Spades recording came from the rock folder in my music, so it's going to save this one into the same folder. Hit save. And that is phase 2 complete. Now all we have to do is phase 3, which is to convert the file. So we go to Audio Converter. We want to hit Open Files and choose the one that we just saved, so it's this one, and open it. And now we want to select this file type called OGG. I'm kidding. We want to pick the one that says iPhone ringtone. I'm totally joking. And hit Convert, and now we want to hit Download. It will give you a notice that you're downloading it. Once it's completely downloaded, that's pretty much it. That's phase 3 completed, and we're just about done. All you have to do now is to put it in your iTunes. So you want to go to your downloads. Like I said, new laptop, so I have almost nothing in my downloads. and save this to your desktop. Then open up your iTunes and go to Tones. If you don't see Tones in here, hit Edit Menu and make sure that the box for Tones is checked, because otherwise it won't appear. You'll only see music, movies, and TV shows. So go to Tones. As you can see, I've already got some ones that I saved in here from earlier. And since this is an M4R file, you can just drag this right into here, and it'll recognize it as a ringtone. And you can rename it if you want. If you want to call it like whatever the fuck, you can just whatever the fuck. And that's pretty much it. Once you sync your iPhone, so once you plug your iPhone into your computer and sync it with your iTunes, it'll show up on your iPhone where all your other ringtones show up. So that's in Settings, under Sound, under Ringtones. It will not alphabetize them, though. All the other ringtones that come stock with your iPhone will be organized by alphabetical order. Any ones that you put on your iPhone yourself, like these ones here, will appear at the very top of the ringtones list, so don't go looking for them in alphabetical order. Anyway, hopefully this was helpful to some of you guys, and hopefully it was a lot more understandable than the terrible audio quality on my original one. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.